Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I will be doing my sister's makeup. She was attending a wedding and I used her face. You know, convenience, it's the best. So let's get started. The first thing I did her eyebrows with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Sculptor. This is in the shade Brunette, I believe. To carve out her brows, I used two concealers, both of them from Elegale Pro Conceal line. On the bottom, I used the shade Pure Beige, and on the top, I used the shade Cool Tan. Cool Tan is closer to her skin complexion, so it made it easy to blend out and blend into her foundation, so we don't have the huge lines above our brows, that highlight them, more or less. I prefer to use this method because I really do not like to see those white lines on top brows. So this way it looks more natural and blended. Next we went on to priming her skin. In her T-zone I used the Revlon Photo Ready primer, and this is because it's a matte primer and it allows everything to stay put, and her T-zone is very oily. And around her face I used the MAC Skin Visage, and that's just to give it a nice luminous glow. To start skin, I did color correct a little, nothing huge, because the foundation that I used today is very full coverage and I didn't want it to be too cakey, so I did color correct but not too much. And this is the orange concealer from the Elegale Pro Conceal line. For foundation today, I used a different one. This is the first time I'm using the Maybelline 24-Hour foundation. This is their newest one, and it is very full coverage and I actually really love it. The formula is really great and it does not budge. And you will see me spray my sponge with some MAC Fix Plus. This is just so that it will all blend perfectly. The concealer I used to highlight would have been in the shade Pure Beige, and her contour would have been in the shade Chestnut. And this is all from the Elegale Pro Conceal line. To set her under eye, I went in with the Sacha Buttercup Light, and to set her contour, I used my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette, and it's the last color in the upper right hand corner. Right now I'm just setting her entire face with the powder that I placed earlier, and this powder that I'm using now is just to catch any fallout that may occur from the eyeshadow. The first color I went in with was a yellow from the Morphe 35B palette. This was used as my transition shade and I just blended it in using a fluffy brush. The second color I went in with was Nana, and this is from the Juvia's Place Magic palette. This would have been from my video yesterday, and I just used this color to get a little more definition in the crease. And I'm taking this brown from the Juvia's Place Nubian palette, also just to deepen her crease. I also used the dark brown that you'll see soon, and I applied this to both the inner and outer corner of her eyes. And with every color I did use a clean brush and I blended all of the colors together. today's look is going to be a spotlight eye, so I did cut her crease and I used the same concealer that I used earlier, which would have been the pure beige. And this is me now noticing that I did dirty my backdrop, and I don't know what it is that made that mark there, but clearly it wasn't there at the beginning. I did use a fluffy brush just to blend out the concealer properly so that there will be no harsh lines. You all know how I feel about harsh lines. And here I'm just going back in with the dark. Next I went back in with the yellow from the Morphe 35B palette. This was just placed on the edges of the dark brown. The next color I went in with was Nana, and this is just blending on top of the yellow. This is just to get a good gradient and a good mix of all the colors. And the spotlight I did with the shade Boronu, and this is also from the Juvia's Place Magic palette. I also used this color for her brow highlight. For the bottom lash line, I'm just going back in with this brown as well as the yellow from the Morphe 35B palette. For her waterline, I used a red liner just to get a pop of color. And my sister is not a fan of winged liner, so today she just got a flat liner using my Caramia waterproof pen. And for mascara today, I used my Tarte Cosmetics Light Camera Lashes and my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Both blush and highlight are courtesy BH Cosmetics today. I used their Glamorous Blush palette and I used their Wild and Radiant Bronzing and Illuminating palette. For lips today, I used the Sasha Cosmetics Lip Velvets, and this is in the shade Hello Boys, which is the red, and the brown I used to line her lips, but I cannot remember the name of this brown one. Lastly, I used my MAC Fix Plus to set her entire face. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and I will see y'all tomorrow.
I sure. I so sure that. And it. It's that. Put it in the bin. Have a big bag.